Hey everybody, my name is Tracy Kennedy, and I am so excited to discuss how we can leverage the cultural and linguistic assets of English learners, or ELs, I refer to them in this video, to create classrooms that are inclusive, engaging, and equitable, and it can be done by embracing an asset-based approach to ELs. We can recognize and celebrate the strengths that English learners bring, like their cultural values, their home languages, and the diverse experiences that they bring to the table. These qualities, they not only enhance our classroom environment, but they also support the academic success of all of our students. So let's explore this idea by focusing on really three critical areas. The first one being culturally responsive teaching. Second is supporting the EL's needs. And third, by building a strong home to school connection. So first, let's talk about culturally responsive teaching. Culture profoundly shapes how students interact with their peers, process their information, and engage in learning activities. It's very different in different cultures. Geneva Gay explains in her book, Culturally Responsive Teaching, that this type of teaching, it helps students connect with their cultural experiences to academic content. And that really fosters engagement and improves achievement, according to her research. A good example of this would be like using literature or historical examples that reflect the students' cultural backgrounds. Doing that can make lessons more meaningful. Even a math lesson can include problems that relate to culturally significant practices, like calculating exchange rates or exploring patterns and textiles from different regions. Lots of different ways that you can do that. An inclusive classroom environment also influences language acquisition. When a student feels their identity is celebrated, they're more confident in participating. Strategies like incorporating like bilingual resources, hanging culturally diverse posters, maybe celebrating holidays, I think would be a really good one from around the world. It just shows the students that they belong. As some research suggests, educators can really build on the students' funds of knowledge, which are the skills and cultural practices that they bring from home, from their culture. And we can actually use these as starting points for learning. I do like to talk about how do we really support the needs of English learners in the classroom. Every English learner really brings unique strengths and challenges and identities to the classroom. And we talk about differentiated instruction, and that really is key to meeting their needs. A good example of this would be scaffolding, like breaking down complex tasks into manageable steps. It really helps students build confidence and develop language skills. Incorporating visuals, hands-on materials, or technology-based tools like Kahoot or Quizlet, it really makes the lessons more interactive and acceptable to diverse learners. Social and emotional support is equally critical. English learners, they're going to face unique stressors. They're adjusting to a new culture, maybe a new neighborhood, new friends, or navigating communication barriers. There's a lot that they have to go through, a lot that they deal with. Establishing trust overall is essential with these students. Simple acts like learning to pronounce the student's name correctly, that's huge. It just demonstrates respect, and it builds connections with these students. Teachers can also promote emotional well-being through peer mentorship programs, even small group discussions or social emotional learning activities, that can really, like a school counselor could really, really help you in your classroom. For EL students with special needs, Additional support may include collaborating with specialists or using assistive technology. Honestly, just recognizing the intersectionality of language needs and learning disabilities is crucial in providing equitable opportunities. Lastly, I want to talk about home and school connections. These strong partnerships with families are essential for EL success. Families bring invaluable funds of knowledge, such as like cultural traditions, skills, multilingual abilities, and a lot more. Educators can tap into these assets by inviting these families to share their experiences through maybe storytelling or cultural fairs or cooking demonstrations, and there's several examples of those as well. These activities not only honor their contributions, but also strengthen the classroom communities. Effective communication is a cornerstone of family engagement. Tools like Class Dojo or Remind allow for bilingual messaging, while interpreters or translated materials, you can use those to ensure the family stay informed what's going on in your classroom. According to research, family engagement positively impacts English learners' language development and academic success. Community involvement is another vital component. Partner with local cultural organizations or libraries can provide resources such as bilingual books or after-school programs. These connections also help English learners see their culture represented outside the classroom, fostering pride and belonging. To conclude all this, by focusing on what ELs bring to the classroom, their culture, language, and experiences, we can create an environment that celebrates diversity and promotes success for all learners. These practices align with the belief that every student is uniquely valuable and capable of flourishing when given the right support. Thank you.